Do not adjust your TV sets. I'm about to bring you a Republican in favor of a tax increase. Yes, really. Scott Rigell is here. He's a Republican from Virginia. Congressman, welcome to the program. I'm not trying to be facetious or sarcastic here. I just want to get to grips with a Republican who favors a tax, specifically the internet sales tax. You're in favor of it. Make your case, sir.
Well, Stuart, I thank you for having me on the show, but I really do respectfully disagree with the characterization that, like, I'm taxed. Basically, this law simply enforces the collection of taxes that are already due, and it is the Marketplace Fairness Act, and it is appropriately named. Stuart, I'm a businessman in a season of public service, and I'm an advocate for the small business owner. Carla Hesseltine, a local entrepreneur. I just spoke with Carla this morning. She owns Just Cupcakes, a small little retailer. If you go in and order cupcakes from her, as I've done many times, you pay sales tax. Her online competitors, and indeed there are online competitors even for cupcakes, you buy from them, you don't pay the sales tax. It's not right. It hurts our traditional retailers.
Okay. Look, I understand the fairness angle. I got that, and I can see that very clearly. But it is a new tax. It will raise revenue.
We disagree.
But no, it's a tax that's now going to be levied.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a tax that is now going to be levied in an area where it wasn't levied before. That means money is going to be taken out of the system and given to the states. I mean, that is a new tax.
People are paying. If they're doing their taxes right, they're paying the tax now. These taxes are due now, Stuart. So to say that it's a new tax, I really think is not an accurate characterization. I'm not trying to be argumentative with you, but it really isn't. It is the collection of a tax that is currently due. And it has widespread support. Bob McDonnell, our Republican governor, he supports it. Senator Enzi in the Senate, he's a Republican. He introduced it in the Senate. Representative Womack, a Republican, introduced it in the House. This is really, I think, common ground, and it really makes common sense. And I'm a strong advocate for men and women who go to work every day, who mortgage their homes, and I get that. I've done that, to start a new business. And it's just looking for a level playing field here. It's not a new tax.
Excuse me, sir. You know, it's interesting that you would mention that it's not being collected, and a lot of people say the reasons for that is it's onerous and it's actually tougher for smaller businesses. And ironically enough, the woman that you referenced, if she did want to start to expand her business, probably one of the easiest ways would be is over the internet, and hence now she's got to become an accountant, she's got to become a tax collector.
No,
a lot of people are concerned about those areas.
Look, there's $1 million threshold. You got to sell a lot of cupcakes to get to over $1 million, and that's just for the remote sales. That is sales, not just overall sales for her location, for example, but remote sales out of state. The threshold is very high. I'm a businessman, so I know what I'm talking about here. This can be done. It's not onerous. The software is available. It's very easy. You collect the tax. You debit cash, credited accounts payable with a control number, and you pay it. It's really not difficult. The threshold is high at $1 million. And I really think what's happened is Washington largely has been wrapped around the axle with some special interest groups, even ones that advocate positions that I'm for, which are smaller government, less taxes, but at the same time, they've kind of taken over I think, Congress in a negative way. This bill is the right bill for small business owners. I'm proud to stand for them.
One last one. I think I'm right in saying that pure digital commerce is excluded from this. So if I download a book or a movie or music, that's pure digital commerce. It's not a tangible item. There's no sales tax on that. I think I'm right in that. Correct, sir?
Well, that's my understanding. Yes, and I think the key is just to make things level. This really isn't a new tax. It's simply just what it says, the marketplace fairness.
Congressman Scott Rigell, thanks very much indeed for being with us, sir. We do appreciate it.
Thank you.
So, after